Hey guys, welcome back to some Guild Guardians. Today's video, we're going to be looking at guilds and what has been going on, which I know a lot of people over on Discord, a bunch of different places have really been upset about, and that has to do with guild and guild level boosting. So when you go in here and you're making your daily donations, you can see Kraktos, we are doing incredibly well. We're moving towards a level 7 guild. You can do one donation in here on a 24-hour period. But what people are doing, we're gaming the system, and I want to share the message and really read through this, what has been going on and what we've been seeing. So you can see here, donations have been complete. We did our donations every day. We haven't been doing this, and I know other guilds that have been doing this, so definitely a lot of issues. The Guild Guardians team wanted to clarify its stats on guild level boosting, which has gained steam in the last few days. So what they were doing, and I want to help you understand this, is when you look at the membership of a guild, they were having members join the guild, donate, quit the guild, and continuously recycling through an incredible amount of players, meaning that the guild was getting a lot more donations than normally expected, or what they did. This was essentially gaming the system. We want to make sure that everyone understands the situation, what they're doing to resolve it, and what it's going to look like in the future. We are aware of a few guilds that have engaged in an exploit within the guild donation system, which is what, again, we're looking at right now, allowing them to increase their guild level significantly faster by deliberately recycling or cycling players through only for the sake of donation. Now, of course, Guild of Guardians is really big focus on guild and really big focus on the power that a guild is going to have, not only with the next part, which of course is going to be guild related crafting stuff. There's going to be a lot more coming down the pipeline when it comes to the guild itself, which we know if you're exploiting this, if you're gaining levels faster than you normally should, it is an exploit, and that's exactly what they called it. It is an exploit. We'll be making a number of adjustments to guild donations in progression shortly in order to prevent this from happening. So again, most games, and I'm thinking of AFK Arena, when you join a guild, there is a certain amount of time that you can join between when you can join another guild, and there's also a certain amount of time, which I believe is 24 or more hours, before you can actually go ahead and fight guild bosses, a couple stuff like that. So they need to put a really big timer cooldown with if you leave a guild, when you can join a guild, and then what you can actually start doing donations. So that is coming shortly. Due to the violations of the TNC to achieve this advantage, anyone found participating in this behavior will face repercussions up to losing all Web2 guild progression based on the severity of the exploitation. So if you're in a guild and if your guild has been doing this, there is going to be some repercussions. It's kind of what they're saying. We appreciate those who have spoken up about this and did not engage it to help maintain as a fair and competitive environment as in everyone that is possible. And of course, guys, this is something that definitely had to be addressed where, again, they're kind of gaming the system. They're exploiting the system based on the ability to put a bunch of different players through there, getting the guild donations. Now, I want to cover a couple things in here, including what we're kind of doing on a daily basis. I know we didn't have an update yesterday for the account, but overall, I want to look at the boss rush. So we are looking at the Dread Flame. You can see we did use our tickets in here. We got a free one with the energy token. But going in here, you can see we have 10 million. Looking at my rank, and I want to show you right now we're at 186. So not doing as good as we would like to be. But overall, this is an ultra competitive, and I want to show you one of the heroes that are just absolutely broken when it comes to this event, which I was kind of looking through and looking at Whale D that they were doing, and a couple other players that were doing incredibly well, and it's really based on and focused on one very strong Guardian within here, which unfortunately I don't have, we're not going to be picking up, and is a lot more difficult to build and really perform. It is this hero, Phoenicia. Overall, this is the broken hero when it comes to this iteration that we see of the rush, because she has the ability to block with the battle zone, not only right here. Start a battle, she creates a zone of protection. Allies within it have a up to 50% reduction in damage. So if you're like me, going through there, my heroes, by the time that they do kind of the second ult, they're getting instantly one shot, which we'll look at in just a minute in the rush. This is a 50% reduction in here. Now, in addition, looking at some of the other abilities this hero has, does have a shield multiplier in here. So not only does this hero provide a multiplier, a shield for her allies, and then also, or in addition, has that ability to actually cancel out 50% of the damage, which is huge. Now, of course, the Ascension cost info has been continually going down, but with this one being a Generation 1, you need a multiple copies. So just like we see with Tian Long, you need multiple copies of the same hero, making it incredibly expensive to actually build these heroes out. And again, a little bit more difficult, not one that I'm going to be building out or really focusing on. So looking at the team that we have in here. So I started out and we were actually running Karuk in here, and this is the team that I am using right now. And then we were using Grizel. So a lot of players were kind of wondering about Grizel. Overall, Grizel and Leah go together incredibly well. And now essentially, Leah has an alt. Grizel gives her a second alt. And then of course, if you have Grizel's signature item or her artifact, the exclusive artifact in there, you can almost make Leah strong enough to alt a third time with the damage boost that Grizel is giving to the hero. Now we're also running, of course, Tarvos in here. Tarvos, and then we do have T-Rock, and we are running Leah. So this is the team that I am running in here. You can see we can definitely get some more levels, some more enlightenment levels on these heroes, even getting some more of our ascension levels. But it is a very slow grind that we're doing within these heroes that we're really focused on. Now, I do have Cyrus in here. Now, Cyrus, I tried it a couple different times. Unfortunately, with Cyrus, I've seen far worse results than what we have. And honestly, I went through a couple other heroes. Now, remember, this hero is immune to regular damage, is immune to the regular physical damage. So you can only hurt this specific boss with magical damage, or with, I believe, true damage works as well from a physical hero. So I want to go in here, and I've just been kind of running this, seeing exactly where we fall in line, because of course with the shield around here, Grizel will drop back. So again, thinking of the hero we just looked at, if we had the ability, let's say, drop out T-Rock in this, put in a 50% damage reduction, and then couple that also with having that ability. So there's our first alt. Boom, there's the boost that we have on Leah. There's the second alt. And then, of course, this is the part where you can see the levels move up so quick. There's the knockback. We got the heal, but wait for the alt right as soon as it happens. It kills everybody. There it is. As soon as we get that alt, that pretty much takes out everybody in their entirety. You can see it does the exact same. I tried to time it. I did it without just doing the auto alt and really buying a little bit more time. Overall, didn't really seem to make a big difference. So we do have a couple more shots at this, and I know there are a couple more days before this rush is done. But overall, yes, this is very heavy pay to win. If you have the heroes built, makes a really big difference. But we're continuing in here. We're recycling a lot of heroes that we do possess. Also going in here through the adventure mode, going through the crafting. We know that the tier 7 gear is coming. More to the adventure mode is coming. More to this game in its entirety, in the depth that we have, is coming to Guild of Guardians. So I'm super excited to see exactly what's going to come. Then, of course, in the endless mode, if you've seen the little notification, we're at about 198. So still doing very well in here. As we continue to make progression, we are maintaining where we're at right now within the endless mode. And honestly, between you and I, the endless mode is where I absolutely love running the hero. It's probably the funnest part that I'm enjoying within this game itself. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.